You're listening to After the Review.
After the review.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the After the Review. I'm your host, Peter. Joining us this week is Terrell. He's back.
I'm back. My man pulled me out of bed.
We're not going to get into the conversation.
It's close to my bed down here.
It-
You can see the glasses are on, and it's near that time.
This is not my fault, though.
No, obviously it's not your fault. My schedule got off. Usually I work out in the morning. Some afternoon to clear. Today I worked out.
We had a set time.
We had a set time. I understand that, and I respect you. I respect you willing to accommodate me, and then now we're pushed back.
His Bachelor episode ran long.
Yeah, I thought it was a season finale too, so I thought I might be able to figure out what's going on, but it's not. So it looks like I might be in for an emotional roller coaster. I hate things like this. It's just like crying over a person you're gonna be with for the next 3 months. After that,
Exactly. It's not going to work. It never works.
But no, I hope it works for Matt James because he's a good guy. But
All right.
it's annoying.
Let's get into it. The big news. It's finally over. We've been talking about this for years. Dak Prescott finally has a contract. It is a 4-year, $164 million contract, $65 million signing bonus. Dak secured.
Yeah, 100% back secure. Half Dak. He finally got his money. Long overdue.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
The Cowboys, what are you doing? You lost this negotiation. You couldn't have signed this $38 million deal 2 years ago.
From what I've read and looked at, it's as much as a win-win for everybody as it possibly can be. It seems like a lot, but it's a contract that can be voided into 6 years. So that's the thing. That's why everyone is kind of missing up on is that it could. I don't know. You're not a contract. You're not a lawyer over here, cap guy.
Well, the cap hit's not that bad the next 2 years.
Yeah, that's the thing is that they can stretch it out. So it was actually pretty friendly as for the Cowboys as well. And then obviously with the real telltale sign is that Jerry knows something we all don't know, and the NFL TV deal is about to.
So I have a counter to this. Colin Cowherd, shout out to Colin. I know you get on my ass when I bring up Colin. He's like, Jerry's known this. I mean, Jerry's had the inside for 20, 30 years about what the NFL cap's going to do, what the TV deals are going to look like. Has he managed to put together a great roster, use that to his advantage with these cap moves? No, he's notorious for just wheeling and dealing. Yeah. And he's like, it's not going to be all up front. Just like Dak's contract, Fox is signing a $2.2 billion whatever deal now. They're going to double it. Well, they're only going to pay 1.6 the first year. And then it's going to, everything's kind of pushed towards the back end where you start paying more when you're getting more closer to your value. So it may not spike the next 2 years. Dallas is he's going to be a huge cap hit in year 2 or year 3 for them that they're really going to have to figure out what to do with.
They'll figure it out. I must think that, let me show the breakdown of this contract. I'll take a picture of it.
You get a whole thing. Right now, Dak will be he's 11. I think he's 11th in the cap hit for next year. He's $22 million next year.
I think you're 23, 24. He's a 31 million, 29 million cap hit. Next year, he's a 20 million cap hit. Now, okay, let me ask you this. Does the signing bonus go towards cap hit?
It depends how they amortize. You can amortize it towards the salary cap to so basically you can space it out so it's not a cap hit up front. He's not a $65 million cap hit up front because Jerry's got to write that check.
That's what it is. So it's 13. It looks like it's 13.2 million over the next 5 years is what his
added to the cap. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm looking at his base pay.
Yeah.
And his salary. His signing bonus is that combined? Is that the cap hit? Both those together?
Probably.
Okay.
Because that's what the dead money is. With all these trades and stuff, that's what the dead, when you're saying, well, this person's a cap hit for somebody, Carson Wentz is that cap hit.
Yeah.
It's because they paid out that signing bonus, but you defer the payments across the length of the contract that you can write off for cap reasons.
So but you could pay it all up front, right?
You could theoretically, no, you can't, but you have to put it towards the cap. You don't just get free of that money. You write that check anyway up front. That's what a signing bonus is. I signed, this is my money, I'm getting it up, write me the check.
You just defer,
you defer to get, against the cap later. And so when you trade somebody that's in the middle of their contract that you deferred this big ass signing bonus for, you still gonna have to pay that, and that's why they're dead cap money. It still hits you because you paid that out, and the other team doesn't have to pay that shit.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, anyways, I think the Cowboys have to figure it out, but
Does Dak play defense for them?
no, but they're gonna have to figure something. They're gonna have to be like a super. But listen, I'm not saying like don't take this out of text. I'm not saying Dak is Patrick Mahomes by any stretch of imagination. But with the way the NFL's tinkering, is that if you have explosive offense and you can piece together a couple defensive pieces to make a defense, my quote unquote, what I love to say is bend but don't break.
Counter. Tampa Bay Buccaneers just stuck it to Kansas City with an elite defense. Lockdown,
Yes.
not a bend don't break. That was a lockdown defense.
That was a lockdown defense,
And they stuck it to him.
They had a great game plan. I think Andy. I'm not gonna discredit any Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles great. I think if they play that game again, which unfortunately they probably won't. But they probably won't. I think Andy has a different game plan.
Yes, but still,
Yeah.
defenses seem to still rise to the top when it comes down to the last game.
Yeah.
I mean, the Niners shut down Kansas City for 3.5 quarters. It was one busted play that won Kansas City the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. But the flip side, Kansas City's made Super Bowl a couple times, and we've known that they got.
It's good enough to get you there.
Yeah.
But they haven't played. Let's be fair. They haven't played a great defense in the playoffs yet. I couldn't tell you a defense that they played on their 2 Super Bowl runs that were great in the AFC.
But that's what I'm saying though. Is they got a couple pieces here and there, and you'll be all right.
I want to see. Well, we saw them play like an elite defense.
Like Green Bay, for instance, they got 2 pass rushers, they have a couple DBs, and they got Aaron. Okay, so I'm not saying Dak Prescott's Aaron Rodgers, but he's gonna need to play at that level, and you can kind of make it work.
Yeah. The problem is Dak's numbers are just bad against winning teams right now.
Yeah,
Everything's dropped since that
don't
first
get me
year.
wrong, Dak's gonna have to play
To that contract.
to the contract, and I hope he does.
It's not going to be a bad. I mean, let's be honest. It's not going to be a bad contract when Joe Burrows and Justin Herbert come up, because Justin Herbert wins a couple playoff games for the Chargers. He's going to have the most expensive contract.
Yeah, I mean, they still have to pay like Lamar Jackson resigns and Josh Allen. This is going to be like a
Baker may get a contract.
yeah, it's all going to be it's going to be all in the same area. It's going to not be that bad. But what we're talking about the Cowboys defense is that I think they still got to figure some things out. But I think if they want to make a run this year, I think a lot of guys are going to get paid. Going to try to play for little, and the next year they'll try.
Oh, they have to, because we're seeing vets getting cut left and right.
Yeah. So I from a Chiefs standpoint, I'm like, dude,
These good teams, you get vet minimums. Them in Tampa.
Let's try to get some of these guys who just want to go win. And the people love to play in Dallas, and they can be talked into all of the America's team. As much as I
The problem is they're not that good. Everyone's gonna just go to a team that they know is good. Look for Kansas City, look for Baltimore, Buffalo maybe. J.J. Watt was kind of a shock that he just said, JJ's I'm just F it. I want lifestyle over here.
I mean, yeah, it's towards the end, yeah.
But still, I mean, so Tampa, that's why everyone's going to Tampa Bay. We live in Florida.
Yeah, but it's still America's team.
I get it, but Dallas, they feel so far away.
You see, you're like, okay, well, I'm taking that minimum.
They feel so far away, though.
They are, but they aren't. Zeke bounces back and gives us 80.
When does a running back ever bounce back?
I know. But then they get the O-line somewhat healthy. I think they just had so many injuries last year. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I just think there's optimism. And I know people are down on them in that conference because I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know.
The division's bad, at least.
The division's bad. I'm saying, but people like the Redskins better if they can find a quarterback, and we'll go through the whole quarterback.
Hey,
that's what I'm here for.
Washington football team.
What? Oh, sorry.
Washington football team.
Excuse me, so sorry.
No, I get it. You're right. So, I mean, we got you on because I said, quarterback stuff's been going, it's everywhere. We're all over the damn place with this thing. We said, you doubted me a little bit when I said Adam Schefter said over under 18 changes and he was taking the over. I mean.
We've got 2 already, right?
Technically, yes. Detroit, who else?
We got Wentz.
We got Wentz.
Goff.
And I guess technically,
those count.
Yeah, no, and then Hurts is going to be a new starting quarterback from last year. I mean, he didn't start last year.
Yeah.
To start the season. And Jeffrey Lurie did finally come out and say, which was good this week, Hurts our guy next year.
Dan Patrick said he didn't believe that. But I don't know why do you come out?
You spend a second round pick on it. You have to see if he can play.
Yes,
Yeah.
You're gonna scare teams away. Like,
it's
surprise,
6. Yeah, it's
surprise,
6.
Take a quarterback. I think it's a dumb thing to do. You can. Like, it's not a great quarterback class next year, but like. It seems like this happens.
Not great is an understatement of next year's quarterback class. It's a horrible quarterback class.
But like some of these guys are gonna be available, like, and you can go get a free agent or a guy to patch you over to 1 year or whatever.
Well, that's the point where maybe you're thinking or maybe this year too. Like Pittsburgh with Big Ben. Like Ben is gone after this year. Yeah. He's done. You should maybe look for a quarterback. Like you should draft a quarterback high this year.
You think the Eagles should?
No, the Pittsburgh, like for that, and the Eagles, because who knows, Jalen Hurts could be a guy.
Yeah, I think
you're gonna ride or die. What is your saying? He's either gonna get you there or he's gonna get you where you need to be.
No, Jalen Hurts gonna get you where you need to be. Either he's gonna get you to the top 5 pick where he's not very good, or he's gonna get you somewhere stiff in the playoffs. Like, okay, maybe we can do something with this kid.
Yeah.
From a Pittsburgh standpoint, I think they're gonna give Haskins a go around. See what they got under him this year.
It's hilarious. Like, okay, Dwayne Haskins in that organization, everyone would be like, yeah, Pittsburgh, all you old school guys, like, yeah, tough nod, hard nose. Mike Tomlin seems like a guy. That locker room's always a train wreck. It's always a disaster.
And I don't think Ben's in any.
No, Ben's not helping nobody.
Yeah,
Ben's
Rudolph can tell you that firsthand.
Well, nobody's helping old special ed Brayson Rudolph with the helmet bonk.
Yeah.
He lost a couple Miles took a couple brain cells from that man.
Yeah, I would hope. I want these young quarterbacks to succeed, so I would wish they would go somewhere else but you never know. Steelers might be able to turn. I don't know.
Let's go to that. That was a good little segue there because we're all over the place. Young quarterbacks you want to see succeed. Sam Darnold is the hot ticket I hear for everybody. Everybody kind of wants a piece of that Sam Darnold.
He's good.
Yeah, exactly. The Jets were just a dumpster fire under Adam Gase.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you do with the Jets?
And they love Wilson. Zach Wilson is flying through everybody's draft board. We know.
Do they love Zach Wilson that much?
That's what it sounds like.
I think because they want their quarterback and all that other stuff.
New GM, new coach, GM, and the coach want their guy. And everybody loves Zach Wilson. And you have a ton of... So it resets you on the quarterback cap because Sam Darnold's coming up. And you can sign some people, like come play for the Jets. Everyone likes Robert Saleh, apparently.
They do.
So you can maybe get those guys to come play for the Jets.
I see. Let me be twofold here. I see the go with Zach Wilson. So you go with Zach Wilson. You got free agent money, so you can go get you a Kenny Golladay. You can go sign. I don't think
you need an offensive lineman. You need some offensive linemen. Need a running back. You can maybe draft a running back.
I think Carson's out there.
Aaron Jones is out there. Did not get tagged.
And then but you don't even have to pay a lot for those guys or whatever. I mean, you pay Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones getting paid.
Chris Carson, you probably get him a decent deal.
But you can also draft one in the first round at 20. They have a pick at like 20-something. I would actually maybe draft first.
I think they need some defense as well.
Their defense was pretty solid last year, especially with good. You got a defensive head coach. I would think defense is the last thing you need. You have a defensive head coach. He can work that. Like he can kind of work those pieces. You maybe add a guy here or there. You can get receivers maybe a little bit later because everyone loves LaFleur. Other LaFleur as the OC, people kind of say he's much better than his brother.
Yeah, so you can go. Galladay is the best receiver out, right?
Yeah, I have a list of. I went through the list of if we want to kind of jump around here to the tags. Today was franchise tag day. I have guys who got tagged, guys who didn't get tagged. Wide receivers: Kenny Golladay, Juju, and Will Fuller. Hunter Henry, and Jonnu Smith, the two tight ends, didn't get tagged either. There's a good tight end. Those are two really good tight ends. Jonnu Smith, yeah.
Decent price. Okay, go get Jonnu, and then maybe go get Kenny Golladay.
Get Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake's out there also. Okay. Yeah, I know. Trent Williams is available if you don't want to sign him. Trent Williams tackle.
He a lot, though.
That's true. Joe Thuney, the guard from New England.
Okay. Okay, they can put some pieces together.
Corey Linsley, the center.
So you're talking me into Zach Wilson now because what are you going to give for Sam?
Second round pick.
So now you got another draft pick.
Yeah, ship him off to Frisco. It's the suitor seems like it's going to be Frisco or Washington.
You don't think the Bears?
Are they? They're delusional. They think they're getting Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson is apparently not going to be on the Seahawks anymore. We haven't even talked about that shit show.
Let's. I got.
He's got the list of all the quarterbacks here.
Quarterback here. Let's go ahead and just go through this real quick because I think this might be the best way to knock this out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start.
AFC. Okay, Bills. Josh Allen. Lock.
Done.
Dolphins. We don't know. Tua, Watson.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think
The guys in the building don't like Tua, apparently.
They don't.
They don't think he's a guy.
I think you gotta get Tua of the year.
I agree. You got to give a rookie quarterback 16 games.
Yeah, you gotta go get somebody who can go. Like, maybe honestly, Kenny Galladay is. I don't know. If
He's out there.
That's like a good.
Dolphins.
Will Fuller.
Yeah, somebody.
Go get Will Fuller, and then what's that first pick at?
3. They're sitting at 3.
Ooh, Kyle Pitts. You go get Kyle Pitts.
That's what I wanted. The Jets to take. Yeah.
They got.
You can go Jamar Chase if you really want to go wide receiver. You got the Gesicki. You need to go wide receiver if you're the Dolphins. You go Gesicki.
You get Will Fuller, you get the burner you need.
Yeah, then you go Jamar Chase. And you can put somebody underneath.
Okay.
Because Jamar Chase.
You don't want Kyle Pitts? You love
They
Kyle
have
Pitts.
They have 2 tight ends though. They have Gesicki and what's his face. Gesicki's a really good tight end.
Gesicki is a good.
He's a tight end. So I can add to that. I can use Gesicki and Will Fuller and Jamar Chase.
Okay. All right. I'm
if you're going with Tua,
yeah, okay.
that's pick.
So there's a plan to keep Tua.
Yes.
And if they don't,
they're going for Watson.
They're going for Watson.
Russell Wilson maybe. Was Miami on the list? No.
Miami, but he might.
You could sell Miami, please. You can't sell Miami to Ciara,
so
please.
What's Dolphins like with Watson?
With Watson, well, they're giving up all their picks back, so they go resign. I'm not resigning Will Fuller if I'm trading for Deshaun Watson. That's not a good.
You just make him deal with whatever he's got there.
No, I'm trying to get somebody else. I don't want Will Fuller and Watson together again.
They were good together.
I don't know if Watson likes Will Fuller.
He loves Will Fuller. He wanted him to stay when they were trying to trade him.
How can you love a man that's always hurt? That man's never on the field for you.
Sure, but when he's on the field, he's pretty good for him.
He's fast. He also has terrible hands. Whatever.
Okay. Anyway, the
Patriots.
What are they gonna do?
Jimmy G is apparently their number one option.
Yeah, I heard that.
I
still like Cam if they can't go to Jimmy G.
You're gonna have to go with Cam if you don't like Cam.
I like. Okay, I know you don't.
He can't throw. He can't throw.
We obviously know I like Cam, so we're not gonna get to the whole like his. But I think there's a couple things here. He is a second year with the system, so it's much better.
Full preseason, full offseason.
Full offseason. They give him maybe one or two guys. It helps.
They need some weapons.
Obviously, he needs to be better this year, and I think he knows that. So hopefully, he'll play better. He's in the system second year, so naturally he'll play better. And I don't think it's a bad backup plan. They have a bad pick is the problem too, though. They're picking at 15, which you're gonna have to move up if you're gonna get somebody. Like a playmaker. I just don't see Belichick. Like he tried. I don't see him as like third, fourth, but like he kind of.
No, but I mean like just moving up for a playmaker. Just get a receiver or something.
Anyone free agency?
Nobody wants to sign there. Matt Stafford anywhere but New England. Tom Brady was the guy that got guys to New England.
He takes on Juju.
No way. I don't think guys like playing in New England. Guys don't like playing for Belichick.
They need a dude though. They can't.
Yes, they need.
They are not good at drafting. Like
I know, bad draft
There's
receivers.
someone else in control of the GM.
No, Bill is making all those picks.
No. There's another guy.
No, Bill sends his entire scouting department home. He's notorious for this.
No. He lost the reins.
Oh, this year, pulled it back after what?
Yeah, there's another guy like Kanye in charge.
Okay, because notoriously he sends his staff home in February. I got it. Oh, you got it. Okay. We've only been scouting all season.
No, so Jimmy G, the Cam, and then after that,
the Jets. They're gonna go Wilson. Another thing, the problem with Zach Wilson at that pick, you got to face Belichick twice a year. He eats rookie quarterbacks alive.
That's a bad.
I know.
Conference for him. The division.
And Brian Flores, Belichick protege, going to eat rookie quarterbacks alive. And then the Bills.
The Bills are solid.
The Bills are a good team, is the point. Yeah, so not good. But
they're real fast.
It feels like they're definitely.
That's why you got to give them some weapons, make things easy.
Yeah, you have to. Simple things down. I mean, that's why people like Sam Darnold. If you make things a little simple, not this crazy Adam Gase like Peyton Manning system for a younger quarterback.
So you said they get Sam Darnold, they get Kyle Pitts too.
You could go. You get Pitts at 2.
Would you trade back? Think you can get Pitts at like
bait that pick? You're baiting that pick for a quarterback. You switch with Atlanta. Atlanta wants a quarterback at 4. Atlanta wants Zach Wilson.
Okay, so you still get Pitts, and then you go get Galladay.
Juju. Yes. And then get the man a running back. Get the man a running back, please. Please get a run game going.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. Off to AFC West. Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes.
Locked. This division feels locked.
You think so? The Raiders and the Broncos are moving.
The Raiders are only moving off Carr if they can get Wilson. That's the only move they're making. They're staying with Carr.
I don't hate Carr though.
I know. Indy wanted Carr. Chris Ballard wanted Derek Carr, and the Raiders told him to eat dirt. You're not getting our quarterback.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you're getting Pat Mahomes or unless you're getting Russell Wilson to compete with Pat Mahomes, I think that's fine. Herbert, easy. Drew Lock. The problem is the Broncos. What are you doing? You drafted a quarterback in
they've said some positive things, but they've also shopped around for a quarterback.
I agree they're off. I don't know where they're picking. They're picking relatively high, but I mean, Mike Kuiper did have 5 freaking quarterbacks in the first 9 picks. Who you drafting? You drafting Fields? You drafting Justin Fields? You drafting Trey Lance?
I don't know. It seems early to jump off the lock. He's just first year.
Well, he's just a lot of.
He didn't play all 16 games.
I know, and he was bad. He's a lot of Baker though. He's a lot of young Baker.
He kept him in a lot of those games though. He kept him. He brought him.
He's a lot of Baker. I'll just put that.
I don't know. You could plug. There's a ton of weapons in Denver.
Yeah, and they weren't good. He was not good with Jerry. I don't know. Jerry Jeudy needs to get better too. Because Jerry Jeudy, there's a lot of film of Jerry Jeudy dropping balls.
Yeah, because you got Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton did play. We got Noah Fant. We know how good he is, and then you got Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick's pretty good as well.
Solid.
And then you got KJ Hamler.
And you got 2 good running backs back there. You got Melvin Gordon, who was pretty good this year, and Phil Lindsay's good.
Ryan Fitz might be able to make some happen. He caused some trouble.
Yeah, the problem is it's Fitz. He's going to throw like 14 picks in between.
They talk to him, though. And I guess I don't think it off the bandwagon.
People like Fitz. Fitz is a good stopgap between for Houston.
I like that. Okay. Let's move on. AFC North.
Pittsburgh, they're stuck with big. This division is 100% locked.
No, this is the most locked division.
Yes, big because Pittsburgh just signed Big Ben. It's Ben, Lamar, Baker, and Joe Burrow.
Okay, AFC South. This is not as locked.
Tannehill and Wentz. The Texans are shopping Deshaun Watson. He's not playing. Deshaun Watson will not play another down for the Houston Texans.
Yes.
So
I agree. So we got Titans. This is we'll go there. Titans got Ryan Tannehill. Colts Carson Wentz. Texans. They're gonna move up
Watson. So
Watson.
we have no idea. Do they trade him for the 3rd pick? Do they draft a quarterback? Do they just suck? Fitz right here. Fitz could be a good go between.
Yeah.
Just a 1 year. We're gonna be bad with Fitz.
Dude, but you scouting quarterbacks ahead. If you're doing that, you don't love any quarterbacks.
Well, what are you gonna? Yeah. Well, where are you gonna get? It depends what you get for. It literally depends where you ship Watson, and what you're gonna do.
Do you want a quarterback back, or you want just picks?
Who knows? It depends.
There's no need to have a bad quarterback on a bad team right now.
Well, it's not bad to have a bad quarterback on a bad team if you're trying to get the 1st pick next year.
Yeah, Fitz can do that for you.
Fitz could do that for you. So it just
he's good.
Who knows what Houston? Houston's dysfunctional. We have a preacher, praise Jesus, running the team over there. They're not even answering calls.
All right, Texans.
Jags are a lock.
Jags, Trevor Lawrence.
Yes, lock. Yeah. Penciled in. If they didn't,
Urban Meyer doesn't come back.
Yeah.
To draft Zach Wilson.
Trevor Lawrence made Mel Kiper's top 10 all-time quarterback prospects coming out that he's ever graded. He was like 5th.
Yeah. Crazy. All right, NFC East. This is
the
almost locked.
Yeah.
This is
the only team
list, before Dak's time.
So Dak's in. The Giants are going to ride Daniel Jones. They'll make a decision before the year's over on Daniel Jones though.
Yeah, dude, how many offensive coordinators he's had in each
doesn't matter. He's that doesn't control if he can't hold on to the football or not. He's fumbled in every game he's played in except one.
He could be a really good game manager if they play him that way. Dude, got straight line speed.
It'll help. It'll also help with Saquon back if they can figure something out.
They got Saquon. They got Sterling Shepard. I think Gary Slade, Evan Ingram. He's good, but God,
he drops the ball.
He is disappointing.
He's bad hands.
Yeah.
I never thought a tight end would have bad hands. Drafted as a pass catcher.
They got one more other dude. I know they like Golden Tate. I'm somebody else they got.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Football team is the only team that has no quarterback, and they've come out and said no quarterback in building. Their quarterback is not in the building. They said.
Even Heineke.
That's what they came out and said. Their quarterback is not in the building, or Kyle Allen, because they let Alex Smith go. Alex Smith did too much winning, and then Alex Smith also kind of came out with that thing in GQ, kind of just like said they didn't believe in me and they didn't want me to play. They weren't going to play me.
Oh really?
Yeah, he took a big jab at them, and it was kind of like,
Yeah, fair enough.
Less than ideal.
Let's see. I like Cam here. I know you've heard other things. I've heard that him and Rivera have a good relationship.
I don't think Ron Rivera wants to ride that ship down.
But they play defense run the ball. They just gotta tell Cam don't.
But he does though is a problem though. He throws picks. Taylor Heineke's a better fit in this than Cam Newton is. I think they're going at it. They're going to try and get Sam Darnold here, or they're going to.
What are they really willing to give up, though?
A pick.
The second rounder?
Yeah, why not?
Sam's your guy.
Sam's not a bad
They
boy.
need another receiver from McLaurin.
They got a good tight end though. It kind of helps.
They do, but you need another tight end.
Another receiver.
McLaurin's stats are crazy for like.
Yeah, Scary Terry.
Quarterback beat.
Yeah, Scary Terry.
Wait, we also quick sidebar. Who really deserves that nickname, Terry Rozier or Terry McLaurin? Because let's be up, Terry Rozier got it first.
Yeah, but Terry Rozier is no longer scary, so now
He
it's
is
scary.
scary. Have you seen his numbers this year? Man shooting 40% from three.
Okay, where are the Hornets?
Hornet. Okay, I'm just saying.
Was he an All-Star? No. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry. He's actually good.
They're both good.
Scary Terry was a Pro Bowler.
Okay.
Scary Terry is
He
elite.
hit his nickname first.
Scary Terry does it big time. Terry Rozier rode the bench in the NBA. This is the first time he's started, and he was terrible last year.
No, we started in the Celtics that year.
No, he didn't. He came off the bench that year.
Was Kyrie got hurt?
Yes.
Starter.
Yeah, when Kyrie got hurt, he was not a starter,
He has a nickname
and he was
first.
terrible last year. He was horrible last year in Charlotte.
I'm always gonna
Scary Terry.
They both can be Scary Terry, but Terry Rozier.
You listen to way too much Bill Simmons is the problem.
No, I don't. No, I saw this on a Reddit thread. That's why I'm asking.
It's Scary Terry McLaurin. He's scary.
All right,
He
that's
actually
okay, in my
fair.
opinion.
I actually am afraid of him.
I do think Terry McLaurin's better, but he didn't get the nickname first.
I'm not afraid of Terry Rozier. I'm afraid of Terry McLaurin.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm absolutely right.
McLaurin's gonna fucking carves everybody up. Who stopped him?
I see what you mean. I thought you were actually scared of.
No, I'm not actually scared of either of them.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Anyways, Daniel Jones is the Giants.
Yeah.
Cowboys got Dak. Eagles got
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. So you said Sam Darnold over here, right?
Maybe somewhere.
Washington,
Somewhere. There you go.
Or who else? Give me another pick.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Dan Orlovsky was like
They've been in all the talks for the quarterbacks. So
Okay. Can you give me a wild card? You think like Teddy B maybe?
maybe if Carolina because Teddy B's gonna be in that Watson deal if they trade for Watson, Carolina.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. NFC West. This is almost locked.
Yes.
Oh, no, it's not.
Well, if they keep Russ, who the hell knows if they're keeping Russ?
Oh, that is a
Yeah.
question mark.
How dysfunctional are you, Seattle? Like
Are we reading into the
the letter they sent to the season ticket holders.
Okay, well, let me before you said the Cowboys did the same thing to Dak.
No, that was a video. You don't proofread a video. You proofread this letter you sent to the team 15 times, and this came out after all this stuff came out. They haven't said a word on the Russell Wilson speculation. Not a word. And then you come out and list all the great players on your team. You list Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. You talk about Jamal Adams. You talk about Pete Carroll. You talk about your new offensive coordinator, and you don't mention your quarterback?
Your future Hall of Famer.
Your future Hall of Fame quarterback? Sus. That's intentional.
Okay.
That relationship is toxic, but it's a $40 million cap hit just to get rid of him, like I said.
Yeah. I think you talking about the Bears. See, they're delusional.
They're delusional. They have nothing. They have no
are-
capital.
They are delusional, but they gotta try. Listen, look at if me and you, say I'm Matt Nagy, say you're Ryan Pierce, we gotta have lunch, dinner, whatever. We gotta sit down and say, listen, we gotta find a way to get Russell. Like
You know what it's going to cost you, though.
and we gotta figure out a way because it's our job's on the line. If we want to provide for our family next year, we gotta get Russell.
You're going to have to give up 3 ones, Khalil Mack, and Tart Cohen, so you have no running back.
You don't want to have a job, my man.
You ain't going to have a job. You give one of them picks. What are you going to win with?
I think
That defense is not good without Khalil Mack. I'll put that on the table right now. The Bears' defense is dog shit without Khalil Mack. That defense is built on pass rush.
that's fine. We could get a guy for 1 year.
Yeah, no, you ain't getting nobody to pass rush like Khalil Mack.
No, but we're gonna get Carlos Dunlap on a 1 year deal.
Carlos Dunlap don't pass rush like Khalil Mack.
I mean, he's not. We're not gonna get Khalil Mack. We're giving up Khalil Mack. We're not gonna replace him.
Yeah, so your defense is no
Also,
longer good.
If we don't get Russell Wilson, we're gonna be looking for another job.
Maybe try and trade up in
I'm
the
gonna be
draft.
back in Kansas City. I don't know where you're gonna be.
Try and trade up and get a quarterback. You
No,
can try and get Watson. You can try and get Watson.
That's gonna cost me the same thing.
No, Russell Wilson is way more expensive. Somebody who's actually good at football and someone who has the potential to be good at football.
Watson's good at football.
He's not there yet.
Okay, let's see.
How many playoff wins does Watson have? 1. He also outscored 53-3
You're the
in the
only one that's
playoffs.
been like,
No, it's not. This is not.
You're gonna die on this alone.
Did he get outscored 53-3 in a playoff game?
I just want you to know, you're gonna die.
Did he get outscored 53-3 in a playoff game?
But you're gonna die on this Watson.
How many second half points did Watson have?
This is what I want you to do after this podcast.
Yeah.
Send me 2 to 3 articles that people are shaking Deshaun Watson.
You literally came in the other day and said Doug Gottlieb was on that fucking hill with me. So.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I don't listen to Doug Gottlieb.
Oh yeah, you came in and said like, "Oh, Gottlieb kind of feels the same way." I know for a fact it's Gottlieb, and Colin just brought up that 53-3 today.
That's good, but that.
How many rings do you have? He's not close. You're not close to. He's not even in the same stratosphere as Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson has a Super Bowl.
That's fine.
Russell Wilson's been to 2 Super Bowls. Russell Wilson's never had a losing.
Russell
Wilson never had a losing season. Deshaun Watson went 4-12.
Deshaun Watson doesn't carry the baggage Russell does. I don't worry about whatever.
Russell also plays on just as bad of an offensive line of team, and he can drag that corpse of a team to a winning record. Deshaun Watson was 4-12.
Deshaun was going to DK Tyler.
4-12. He still won 4-12.
Okay, but I want you to do. I want you to send me some articles.
Okay, I'm questioning just how great Deshaun Watson actually is.
Yes.
Done. Easy.
You're gonna die on the hill.
No, I'm not. It's not alone.
You're gonna die on the hill.
He's not there. You're gonna compare Russell Wilson to Deshaun Watson.
I'm not comparing
They're not
them.
close. So I'm not giving up the same thing. I'm not giving up the same draft
You're not
capital.
giving up the same.
No, I'm not. Why?
Maybe-
He's not as good.
You maybe don't have to give a clue, man.
He's not as good.
You don't have to give.
He's clearly not as
You
good.
give it 3 ones.
Not even.
Yes.
I'm not giving up 3-1s for Deshaun Watson.
What do you want the Vikings to give up?
I told you I'll give you a first. I'll give you 2-1s in Kirk. And the only reason I would do that is because our offensive line's an issue, and he can run, and can move the pocket. Kirk's not. I've showed you.
So
this.
you don't think Deshaun's going for 3 ones?
No, no. If somebody pays 3-1s for Deshaun Watson plus a player, they're stupid. That's a horrible trade. We've seen this happen.
On Deshaun Hill, this hill.
We've seen this happen.
We're gonna move along with Deshaun Hill.
We've seen this happen before.
Okay.
See Herschel Walker. You've seen teams do this.
Anyways, we don't know what Russ was doing to Russ. But like I said,
You know it's a bad sign. You need to pull back, Seattle, when the other players in your division are ecstatic that, like, yes, please, leave. The entire Rams defensive line said, please. Michael Brockers like, yes, please, God, leave. Like, that's key one. Okay, maybe we shouldn't trade. We should pull back a little bit here.
I don't think he's traded this year. He's traded.
It'll be next year because of the cap hit.
Yeah.
And I think he's done in Seattle. Ciara is for.
It's so toxic. Though.
This is all Ciara, by the way. This is Ciara. This is all her doing, by the way. Don't let somebody run your life like this, people. Because she's running his life.
I don't believe
You're right. Because she wants the hell out of Seattle.
We're gonna agree. I mean, I'm not saying she wants to. I'm not saying she doesn't.
She's
want to
forcing
stay
him
out.
out of there.
But I'm not saying he's forcing him.
Russell Wilson was Mr. Team Go Hawks his entire career.
He still is.
No, he's not. He's
still
not.
throwing the shit.
No, he came out on Dan Patrick and carved them up and didn't say no Go Hawks. He ain't a company man anymore. She wants out. She wants to move.
Okay, you got your reason. I got mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Rams, Stafford, done. Cards, Kyler,
done.
I've heard a couple of things. Kyler for Deshaun, you take it.
No, hell no.
What?
Hell no.
The Texans? You take the Texans?
Oh, if I'm the Texans, I do it. If I'm the Cardinals, I don't do it. I'm keeping Kyler. Hell no.
What?
He's on a rookie contract,
okay.
And he's a much better thrower of the football. Kyler Murray, I don't know where he could reach. Kyler Murray's still going up.
Dude, you're really going to die on Deshaun Hill alone.
You really would take Deshaun Watson in that contract over a Kyler Murray. You don't know where Kyler Murray's ceiling is.
Yes, I would.
You know where Deshaun Watson's ceiling is. Deshaun Watson's about at his ceiling.
You're dying on the hill. Alone.
You're wrong on this.
Okay. We're going to
No, you're wrong on this.
We're going to agree to disagree.
You can't afford, then you have to cut Hopkins.
They can figure it out.
You can't. J.J. Watt is 100% getting cut.
If the cap allows, you don't take it.
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Kyler Murray has only gotten better. Deshaun Watson is in his prime right now.
49ers. Jimmy G's gone, huh?
That's gone. There's no way.
He's gone.
There's too much smoke.
When are these guys getting dealt?
Right before the draft. Free agency is going to roll around.
So this is going to drag on.
Yeah, it's going to drag around forever.
Okay. So should we do another one in a couple months?
Yeah, sure. We can do something close to draft day.
Okay.
We have a mock to put out.
NFC North. Packers at Aaron Rodgers.
Look, Bears. We've already talked about the Bears. They're clueless. They're lost.
I'm telling you.
You trading the farm for Russell Wilson.
Listen, if me and you, or like I said,
you can try, but
if we have lunch and you tell me that we can't do it, I can see. All right, I'll say all right. I'll call the movie company for you.
Yeah, I'll find somebody.
Who?
I'll tell you. You know what's even worse? If you do all that and you don't win, then you're never getting hired again.
Ryan Pierce will. Nagy will. Nagy will get hired.
Nagy's not getting a head coaching job ever again if he does some shit like that and they lose. If you lose to Russell Wilson, you're not getting a job again.
But I'm gonna be. I might not get a job again regardless. I don't know.
This is your own fault. You're the one that rolled with Trubisky. You could have drafted another quarterback.
I'm Nagy. You rolled with Trubisky.
No, I'm never Ryan Pierce. I'm not a bad GM like that. I didn't sign Nick Foles that egregious contract.
Well, point.
Apparently, Nick Foles is the projected starting opening day starter.
Is that the word?
That's the word. Hooray, Nick Foles.
Wait, why didn't Trubisky show you that he could be competent?
He's not really that competent.
But you like what Nick Foles showed you?
No, but Trubisky's not under contract. He's a free agent.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know Trubisky's a free agent?
Oh, they didn't pick up.
No, they didn't pick his 5th-year option. He's a free agent. Yeah, they're a dumpster fire. I love to see it.
We gotta call. We gotta call.
You can call him, but you're gonna lose. You trade Khalil Mack, you will not make the playoffs. I would put money on the table right now. You trade 3-1s and Khalil.
No, Peter, I'm trying to be serious with you right now.
Yes.
You are Ryan Pierce.
I'm not giving up Khalil Mack. There's zero chance I'm giving up Khalil Mack.
I'm
a smart person. I watch my defense. My defense is built on that pass rush. And Khalil Mack is an elite, not an elite. He is number 2 pass rusher in the NFL.
Yeah. I come to you as a head coach. Like, hey, we need Russell. Can we get Russell? You tell me no.
I said we can look into it, but I'll tell you this much: we ain't giving up Khalil Mack.
Tell my wife, hey.
This is your fault. You're the one that rolled with Trubisky and said you wanted Nick Foles. Nagy wanted Nick Foles and he said he could win with Trubisky.
Nagy what?
Nagy wanted Nick Foles. This is Nagy's doing.
Yeah, that's Nagy's doing. God, I can't go back to my wife. We're trying.
That sounds like a part of we're trying.
We might move in a year, but we're trying to stay here. Okay. I'm just saying.
She gonna be happy. She wants to move somewhere warm. Find a job with a warm weather team. Nobody wants the Chicago winters.
Fair enough. So Russell, Watson, who else is in play for us? Are we trying to get Sam?
Gonna have to. You're gonna have to do something. I agree with you. You're gonna have to do something.
Wait, I don't think we have time for another rookie. Sorry.
You don't have a pick either to get the rookie.
Okay, my point exactly.
You made the playoffs at 8-8. I bet you they're really regretting beating the Vikings now.
Man.
Oh, cool.
So Sam. Oh gosh, I don't have any draft.
Yeah, you have no capital. You have no capital. You have nothing. It's a disaster, and you love to see it. Sure. It's more of the same. It's more of Trubisky, but less athletic.
Is there anybody else I'm missing?
No. Try and get Teddy. Jameis Winston, is he a free agent?
No.
The Saints still have Winston under contract? He signed a 2-year deal?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm really trying to help the Bears out here.
Don't help them out. They're bad. All right, we're running forever. I God knows how long this thing is, but whatever. Yeah, I know. Vikings locked in at Kirk, unfortunately.
Goff, Lions.
Unfortunately.
The Saints. Jameis.
No, it's Taysom. It's Taysom. Sean Payton is going to prove on the table that he is smarter than I am.
No, he came out and said Jameis is the guy.
He said Taysom was the guy, I thought.
Where does it say Jameis is the guy?
He's paying Taysom Hill like $16 million. That motherfucker better be the guy.
It's going to be both of them.
That's, again, you have 2 quarterbacks, you got none. Sean Payton is banging on the table that he's smarter than everybody and he can make this Taysom Hill thing that everybody knows can't work. If Drew comes back, I will geek.
No, dude, if I'm the Bears, Drew retires so I can give him a call.
No, Drew hasn't even... No, Drew is the worst outdoor quarterback ever. I'm signing up. I'll sign up for Trubisky again. I'm playing Nick Foles over Drew Brees in Chicago. You're out of your damn mind.
Oh, okay.
Drew Brees can't throw the ball indoors to Slant Boy. How's he going to throw the balls outdoors in Chicago?
Okay, Bucks, Tom Brady, we know that. Teddy B, Panthers.
Maybe. Panthers may be trading for a quarterback.
They are definitely looking for
They may draft a quarterback.
Okay.
But he may not be the guy. They may be a Trey Lance type team that he doesn't play this year. They ride Teddy out.
Okay.
And then Atlanta, maybe Matt Ryan, maybe draft a quarterback.
I think so.
They're going to draft Justin Fields.
Lawrence is gone.
And we assume Wilson's going to the Jets.
So I'm going to say Jags.
And then Jets. First
Jets.
2 picks.
And then Where do we think Fields goes?
I think he goes to Atlanta, but I wouldn't take him that high.
We're gonna agree to disagree about Justin Fields.
You're gonna take Justin Fields at 4.
If I'm,
I've seen Justin Fields. I know what I'm gonna get from Justin Fields. He was pretty bad in the national championship game.
I think you're overthinking it.
I don't think I am. Chris Sims would put Kellen Mond as the third quarterback right there. Kellen Mond is flying through.
Chris Sims is like, I told you guys last year. Justin Herbert was better than Tua.
And he's also hit Lamar and Josh Allen. He had Josh Allen won Lamar 2 in that draft class, and he hit on that.
Yeah, we'll see. Trey Lance.
Unknown. I like him as I like him as just sit a year.
Where's he gonna sit?
Frisco. Maybe Frisco doesn't trade for Darnold. He drafted him at 10.
Okay.
Maybe New England trades up, drafts a quarterback there with somebody in the top 10.
Sanford, I'll give you that. Mac Jones, where's he gonna sit?
Who the hell knows? He's not a first round quarterback. I wouldn't draft anybody else in the first round.
These guys are going. You guys
Well, people are
you gotta
stupid.
take a guess.
I can't help stupid people.
Who's up here?
It's not going to be somebody high. I mean, it'll be later then. It'll be like a late pick. Pittsburgh. Some shit like that. Pittsburgh take a quarterback. Mac Jones or Kellen Mond or whatever.
Okay.
Apparently Kellen Mond is now... People have Kellen Mond ahead of Trey Lance, I just read today. Which is interesting. You know the logic? My dad hit me with the logic why, and nobody's talked about this. Well, Kellen Mond's receivers were dog shit at A&M, and they couldn't beat any coverage. So he's throwing into tight windows. You gonna be throwing in nothing but tight windows in the NFL. So it's the same thing. He's gonna be getting more of the same in the NFL, and he was competent. Kellen Mond was competent this year.
Yeah, he's competent. I'm not.
But he's not a starting NFL quarterback.
I'm not over. I think he sits here and he figures things out. He's very calm, cool, collected. He has that quiet Justin Herbert thing too, like to him. He's no arm talent, Justin Herbert.
He's not Justin Herbert.
I'm not comparing Justin Herbert, but he has that. Like, is he the leader? But I think he is. He just has this in his own way type of thing.
I don't know. Justin Herbert seems like the leader.
He is, but he does it in his own way. He's not rah.
He gets a little fiery when he throws some bombs out there.
He's excited.
Yeah.
But he does not in the huddle rah people.
Kellen Mond be doing just a little fist pump walking off. Good job. High five.
I don't think these guys like Lance Jones.
They're all. I wouldn't take any of them in the top 10, top 10, top 15.
All right. We talk.
Those are all situational guys.
All right. We'll see.
We'll
have to come back when we.
I like Trey Lance a lot, though. I would love.
I like Justin Fields a lot, but we're not gonna get in that.
Well, you have a massive Ohio State bias.
Huh?
You have a massive Ohio State bias. It's unbelievable.
Why? Who else I like?
Everybody from Ohio State.
Who else?
I don't know. Anybody.
I'm trying to think. I like JK.
Yeah, we know that.
Who else? I like one of the other running backs too.
Oh, any 10,000 run. Trey Sermon, old boy from Oklahoma.
Yeah. I mean, I do like it.
You got any
But
more?
I'm not like.
Some more Ohio State wide receivers over here. The problem is you had Justin Fields flirt with Trevor Lawrence for a minute there.
Listen. I like Justin Fields. I think we're overlooking because we're giving him the same treatment we gave Justin Herbert. Is that
because Justin Herbert didn't play in big games. I've seen Justin Fields in big games against great defenses, and he's very one-dimensional.
No, listen. You let me finish my statement. Mm-hmm. We saw him for so long, we overlooked him.
We haven't seen him that long though. Justin Fields only played 2 seasons.
We saw him in Georgia too.
No, we didn't.
He played a little bit.
We did not see him in Georgia. Jacob Fromm was the start. Got all those snaps basically.
We saw Justin Herbert.
He's not like Justin Herbert who started for 3 years and played for 4 years.
I'm just telling you what people say.
I'm telling you, Justin Fields has a one-dimensional type game. Is the problem. He's a great thrower of the football on the run.
I already told you this.
I know.
We're going to agree to disagree.
I know. You're selling them high, though. You're taking them.
Listen, I'm telling you, want to take my quarterbacks? Like, we take quarterbacks every year. You would take mine. Obviously, you're on Trey Lance.
Well, no, I think I'm going Trevor Lawrence. That's not fair. I'm sorry. That's not fair. I'm sorry.
Take anybody other than Trevor. You can take the next 5.
I don't know. I haven't seen enough of Zach Wilson. I don't like.
You don't like Fields? It's okay.
I don't like Justin Fields. I'm not taking any. Like I said, I'm not taking any of these guys in the top 5.
Your name against any of these guys?
I'm not taking any of these guys in the top 5 though, like I usually am.
Okay, you don't have to be top 5, but for you to put your name against them.
I like Trey Lance.
Okay.
I don't like Mac Jones or Kellen Mond either.
You know what?
What?
I think think Zach Wilson's almost in the Trevor Lawrence category. I'm taking. I like
Almost is you're that convinced that he's gonna be that good.
Who?
Zach Wilson?
No, but I need to watch some more. I'm definitely gonna put my name against Justin Fields. I'm gonna ride and die on the hill, and then I do like Trey Lance too, but you already took him, so I'm not gonna ride and die on the hill with you. I am gonna ride and die on this hill. Deshaun Watson's a very good football player. You don't like that.
He's fine. He's a top 10 quarterback. He's probably top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, but he's not. I'm not taking that contract over a rookie contract with Kyler Murray. That's that simple.
That's okay. So this is the contract that's holding you up.
Yes, I also don't know where Kyler Murray could be top 3. Kyler Murray could be top 2 and he's not 2. Who knows?
Not to.
Who knows? I don't think he will be, but who knows?
My boy Drake. Okay.
Kyler Murray's only got 2 years under his belt. I know what Deshaun Watson is. Deshaun Watson will not be any better than he is currently.
Put Deshaun Watson in the Cardinals, they could win the division.
Keep Kyler Murray on the Cardinals, they can win the division because they can afford to keep all those players. They can't keep any of those players with Deshaun Watson. JJ Watt gets cut instantly if they trade for Deshaun Watson.
His cap is like $3.9 million or something this year.
It's $13 million in incentives. I thought it was $13 million a year he was getting, or $15 million a year he was getting.
It's not that big as people thought.
These cap guys are scumbags, man. They work it.
The Saints cap guy's about to be in hell.
He's gonna figure it out. They always do.
I mean, he is, but
they're cutting a lot of people though.
he's in trouble.
A lot of people getting cut already.
The big question mark was why'd you tag Marcus May? You could have found him.
Or Marcus Williams.
Marcus Williams.
Yeah, Jets.
Marcus May.
The Jet safety, which is a good tag, by the way.
Great tag.
Yeah, Marcus Williams. All I know is a Diggs sideline touchdown. Unbelievable. You're keeping that guy on your team?
I don't know, man. Okay, listen. I want to conclude this. I want to conclude this podcast because I got 2 minutes to figure out how to work out in the morning.
He's under the pressure. He's under pressure. What?
Actually,
Look at him. He's looking at the phone already. He's going.
No, if I can get out of class now.
Oh shit!
So I don't think there's a wait list.
She's gonna be mad. Terrell, look at the Terrell live on the video feed is getting into trouble.
There's no wait list. So I can get
Oh, he can get back in. Shh. Yeah.
Okay, what do we do about the Bears, man?
I hope they burn.
Should we come back in like 2
I hope they burn. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
I know you're like another team in your division, but like
They're not gonna do anything. It's the Bears.
okay.
It's a bad team.
I'm gonna play next time. I'm gonna play Ryan Pace.
I have a better idea. What I want to do with us is I want to get a couple more of us, and we do a live mock, where we each have a division, and you're picking for teams.
You need 8 people for that.
We could do 2 divisions. We each get 2 teams. We each get 8 teams.
I mean, not saying I'm not up for work, but I gotta do some research. I gotta see what each team needs.
That's true. You just got to figure out what each team needs, because then you're playing it live.
Well, I don't want to still call Coward because I don't do that. But him and EJ did the first.
I saw
15.
that. Yeah.
Why don't we do something like that?
That's what I like the first full round though. We have more time than them. We have more time than them.
We do, but
Especially if you're picking a whole division. You're just reacting to people's picks. You kind of know.
Cuisine. Okay. So no trades. Right?
No trades. We're gonna be men. We don't trade.
Okay.
Ooh.
Should we wait after free agency?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I'm cool. I'm on board.
All right. See, he's on board for the.
I want to figure out what the Bears do. Can I take that division?
Yeah, you can figure. No, yes, we'll do. You don't get your team's division. I think that's fair.
Okay.
So you can maybe get the NFC North. Yeah.
They're gonna figure something out.
No.
I'm telling you, you don't want to get. I don't want to get
I understand,
fired.
but a lot of people get fired.
But it's
A lot of people get fired.
no, you're not wrong. But it's much different getting fired.
You dying on the hill with your boy instead. You dying on your hill with your guy instead of dying on your hill with somebody else's guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's exactly what the Bears are doing. They're dying on somebody else's hill.
Yeah, I'm like this guy's kind of screwed me over. I know I wanted Nick Foles, but let's figure this out.
Well,
I'm telling you, we're trying to figure this out.
I'm gonna get you a Chicago Bears jersey for how hard you're rooting for the Bears right now. The Bears.
I'm not even a Bears
He's
fan.
rooting for the Bears. Terrell is now. You heard it here first. Terrell is a Chicago Bear fan. He has renounced the Chiefs. He's a Chicago Bear fan.
No, but it's just
Why don't you call him? Why don't you go tweet at Nagy or Pace over there? You go figure this out.
They should be doing what we're doing right now. They should be at a table. They should have full all 53-man roster. What they should do. Maybe they tagged Robson so he could be a trade piece.
He did get tagged. That was a tag today, which is a good tag.
You found what you do since you screwed Robson over for so many years.
They didn't screw him over for so many years. What do you mean? He was in Dallas and Jacksonville.
He got some dog receivers. I mean, dog quarterbacks.
Everybody got some dog quarterbacks. How about Scary Terry got some dog quarterbacks?
You call around and you see who's willing to give him somewhat of a decent deal. Say, hey.
Well, they got to pay the tag anyway.
Do they?
Yeah, you have to pay the tag. You can restructure for a new contract, I guess.
If you trade him, you still got to pay the tag?
Well, you got to restructure for a new contract, though. You're essentially trading for, you're paying the minimum of the tag, at least. Are you going to restructure and give him a new deal?
Well, I'm telling the new team.
You're saying the new team will definitely do it?
Well, that's what you asked.
Okay. For what? To get a quarterback?
Well, just draft capital at this point. He's the best thing you got. Him. You don't want to give him a cool back.
So you're going to give away. So you're going to give up your only person that can catch a football on that team. You're giving up Khalil Mack and the only person that can catch a football. You're going to have to give Khalil Mack if you're going to get the draft capital to get Watson or Wilson, whoever the hell. These goddamn W quarterbacks.
Who's taking him? You think the Eagles would be like?
No.
Okay.
Eagles can't. Eagles don't have cap. You need a team with cap. You know who has cap? The Jags. But guess who's not
giving up one?
They're not giving up anything because Urban Meyer's going to know how to draft. Urban Meyer's going to crush the next 2 drafts.
I think so.
He played in college. He knows all these guys. He recruited these guys out of high school.
Okay.
That's a huge edge.
Okay.
That's why Pete was so good early. Drafting. And then you see the dumpster fire of a drafter he is now.
I'm just trying to put the Bears out.
You and the Bears, you have to get you a Bears shirt, like a boyfriend, like you gonna have.
Do they get Kyle Long? He came out of retirement.
He did. He's free agent. He's FA.
I'm calling him too.
Real team's gonna sign him. Somebody. It's good. There's a lot of good guys out there. There's a lot of D tackles out too. It's good. I'm waiting for the Geno Atkins. Has Geno Atkins been cut yet?
No.
He's gonna be in Minnesota. It's gonna be nice.
Excuse me. Okay. Gosh, I'm just be up thinking about the Bears.
It's unbelievable. They're
the only person like the Patriots have options. They have
I told you the Bears are convinced. I can't wait. The Bears are convinced they're getting Russell Wilson. They're not going to get Russell Wilson, and it's going to be a dumpster fire.
His brother loves to live in Chicago.
Does he?
Yeah.
Do you think he cares?
I don't know. Something
yeah, everybody loves living in Chicago until they spend that winter in Chicago. Yeah. You got a taste of Chicago winter 2 weeks ago. It was terrible. Yeah, we got a taste. It was terrible. You've been in Seattle winters. They ain't that bad.
Who's on the table for them? Russ and Watson, that's it? Gosh, I'm going forever in the Bears.
I guess. They're going to end up signing Fitzpatrick. They're going to play Nick Foles.
That's the guy you go to die on the hill with?
It's better than dying with Nick Foles. Trade up, draft. How about Mac Jones? We're going to die with Mac Jones. Kellen Mond. We're going to die on that hill with them.
Kyle Trask?
Ew.
No?
Kyle Trask showed he's completely made by his wide receiving core.
Okay. Any backups that are like half decent?
No.
That like maybe could be starters?
Jameis Winston. Yeah, he's about to be a starter.
Josh Rosen?
Who the hell knows? Where is he anymore?
He's 49ers.
49ers.
That's what he ended up.
He
Also,
did he get a rank?
I don't know. That's the question.
I think he did.
He's the Buccaneers this year. I went through every one of these people and listed their college. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
How quizzing is pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's not that. I mean, it's not super hard.
It's not super hard, but it's fun. It's fun to like.
Derek Carr.
Huh?
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, first and second.
There you go. That's a hard one for you. Harder.
The hardest one. You guess what the hardest one was for me.
Hardest one for you.
The only one I kind of questioned.
God, give me the division. I have no idea.
NFC West. It's super easy after that.
And NFC West. Oh, Jimmy G?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a famous school though.
I know, but it's like it isn't like like
it's a directional school.
Yeah. Directional school.
Northern Illinois? No, northeastern Illinois.
Yes.
Northeastern, famous of who were the other 2 famous people from the NFL that went there?
Tony and not Miles Austin, right?
No, I was going with scumbag Sean Payton. Has all the quarterback records.
That's right.
Has all the records there.
No, but it was cool. Go through it all, and
I'm glad.
most of them are like decently named.
But it's not. They go to big schools, but not big schools. Not a lot of big school guys.
They're all power 5 schools.
Yes,
like,
but they're not
big.
elite program. They're never blue bloods. Deshaun Watson's probably one of the only blue blood quarterbacks out there, really.
They've got 2 now. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Oklahoma's got a few.
Oklahoma's got Baker.
They got Kyler.
Oh yeah, they got Kyler.
I gave Hurts a little bit of Oklahoma. I said both.
Well, he went to Bama also,
Yeah,
so
I said both. Yeah.
it's a newer thing because most of the old guys are.
No,
yeah.
you're totally not wrong. Yeah, it's definitely a newer thing.
Like because look at, Goff, Cousins,
All our young QBs
are more of the blue bloods. Everybody else used to be Wilson.
Goff.
Yeah.
Because you think of like you said Goff.
Well, Goff, Cousins, Rodgers, Wilson,
Matt Ryan,
Big Ben, Lamar.
Teddy B.
Yeah.
But like the late guys like Joey, Pat.
No, not Pat at all.
Justin Herbert.
Nah, they weren't that good when he was there though.
But it's still kind of Oregon though. Deshaun, like you said, and then we'll have I don't know who's the other guys here. Tua, and then I'm missing someone else. Kyler. So yeah,
it's interesting. You would think it would be mostly guys from big time programs.
Yeah, but these next couple guys are all big time programs.
Well, not true. Zach Wilson. He's from BYU. It's 50-50. There you go.
No, you got 6 guys here.
Well, none of those guys are going to start. You're talking maybe 4 guys are starting out of that class.
Fair enough. 50-50.
I wouldn't even give you Kellen Mond's not from a big blue blood. And it's not a blue blood. Come on. No, it's not.
Okay. Touche.
The same 4 teams are in the playoff every year. That's the teams we're honking our horn on about big time programs.
I'm talking about.
I just went over on how the adversity Kellen Mond had to go through was playing with dog shit receivers this year.
But I'm talking about the top. Dude, you see, Jamal Osborne had a slower time than I thought it was for you. He was on the House of Athletes. He went at 4.6.
Ooh, very slow.
Yeah, he made me feel okay though. I don't know how big he is.
Guy who takes.
Is he 6'2"?
I don't know.
He's
got hands though. He catches everything.
Yeah, that help.
That doesn't hurt at all.
That help.
Burner speed ain't a big thing anymore.
We say?
Burner speed ain't everything anymore.
No, not.
Guys get old.
Because it's about.
Can you run routes?
Yeah, run routes, game speed.
It's different.
Not straight line. But
I don't know.
I thought it was a little surprising. I thought
he's more of an athlete. I thought.
Yeah. So cool deal.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
it was
man.
fun.
This is fun.
Good to have you back.
I'm always back to talk quarterbacks.
Look, he's only certain topics. He'll talk football. He'll talk LeBron. He refuses to come on here and doesn't talk basketball. I'm trying to get him to talk basketball. You know when you're coming back on for sure. I already have you penciled in, so you can't even say no. On the schedule, March 30th. It'll be right after the Final Four set, so we can talk some hoops.
Yeah.
That's good. That's like 3 weeks from now. You're good. You can lock me in, or I'm already locking you in.
March 30th.
Yeah.
We were talking about NBA or college?
We can talk about anything we want. I know. We don't even need to talk college hoops right now, because if Gonzaga loses, I'm going to look real stupid.
You're taking the field.
I'm taking Gonzaga. Wait, did Gonzaga win tonight?
I already got an alert about them being upset.
Yeah, this is true. So they probably won comfortably.
They probably won. By 10.
That's the double-digit streak is the only thing that matters. Yeah, I like Gonzaga. I don't think anybody's beating Gonzaga. Baylor, maybe Baylor. I think the Big Ten's overrated.
I don't want to watch Baylor win, but I will respect it.
Gonzaga wins by 10.
Told you.
Double-digit cover, baby. Money.
It was easy.
Yeah, I'm off all the Big Ten schools, but that's just me.
I know you're off all the Big Ten schools. It'll be fun.
You should be too.
You talk NBA hoops?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about NBA hoops real quick?
Let's see. I like your second sessions. What is going on?
What do you mean? We're just getting ready. We didn't have to play. I don't know. Okay, it's not good. Do you hear that Ben Simmons and Embiid refused to take the same private jet up to the All-Star game together?
Why?
Because they hate each other. They don't like each other.
Really?
Apparently. They tried to live together. Remember, they were living together, trying to live together before camp?
Yeah.
I don't know. They refused. I heard they refused to take the same private jet together to the All-Star game.
Wow.
That's a thing, right?
I don't want to read too much into it.
It's a thing. But they're playing great hoop right now. They're playing great hoop. They're first in the East. Playing great hoop. Yeah, they're missing Thursday and Friday because of contact tracing.
Who? It's like
Embiid and Simmons. No, it's only second time.
It's a lot.
Well, Seth Curry actually got it, and that's what kind of screwed everybody.
Oh, okay.
The NBA got stupid effing rules. I don't know why I'm not swearing. I swear earlier. They got stupid damn rules. Oh, you're going to wait a whole week because somebody, you brushed shoulders with a guy who brushed shoulders with a guy who had lunch with a guy who may had COVID.
I think that. Okay, let's say this. Let's just do this real quick.
Give me your conference finals right now.
Conference right now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's 4 teams.
My
Two,
conference finals.
yeah,
Okay.
2 East, 2 East, 2 East.
I got Nets. Nets 76ers.
That's what I have too.
I respect that.
That's what I had going into the playoffs, going into the season too.
I put Lakers in there for Braun. And then,
I'm worried about them. I'm not. They're trying to get Andre Drummond. If they can get Drummond, I'll like that a lot more. AD is so unreliable. He's a flake.
He'll be fine. Trust me.
Until he's not fine.
He'll be fine until he's not fine. And then
History says he will not be.
I don't want to jump this recency bias to the Jazz.
No, they're not that. No. They got nothing.
But
nobody feels heat from the Jazz. I don't feel heat from the Jazz. You can't shoot at that clip in the playoffs. We've already seen you can't shoot at that clip in the playoffs. Especially if there's fans, especially for guys who aren't stars.
I'm not buying the clips though. Not buying.
How about Denver? Denver could get hot.
Denver could get hot. But okay, I got the Jazz for now. But I want to go on record and say I do want to see more for them though. I want to see.
I don't feel any
when
heat.
things slow down. I want to see them.
What did they? Yeah, we watched that game. We were watching the Sixers Jazz game the other night. They hit 18 threes and they couldn't beat the Sixers. And the Sixers hit 2. You're not gonna. That's not moving the needle.
But I have the Jazz now. I want to see more. Who you said the Nuggets? There's someone on the tip of my tongue.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Your boy. Can they actually win a playoff series?
I think they can win a playoff series this year.
Again, I don't trust.
There's trades to be made too.
Here, there is.
Supposedly,
It's
Houston's
been.
gonna have a fire sale.
Gotta Oladipo and Wall.
I think just Oladipo. I think Wall stays.
Yeah, there's like I said, Andre Drummond's a big chess piece that's gonna get moved out of Cleveland.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Because
maybe we'll.
If the Nets get him, it's over. It's over. I will concede if the Nets get Andre Drummond, because that's their one weakness. They need a rim protector.
That's true.
And they're starting 5. If you play Blake,
I think someone's gonna come. Blake's gonna come off the bench.
yeah, he'll give you 6 points in a big spot.
Yeah, I mean, dude. Honestly, you were convinced that he's sold out to win, but I think he's sold out to win.
We'll see. We gotta see it.
Hey, dude, he's like.
My man hasn't dunked in 2 years. What's going on?
I know.
It's a problem.
Or maybe we do some Pilates and
Get a stretch going. You stop dating a Kardashian, you lose your flexibility.
Yeah.
Tough.
This is tough. Yeah, we'll see. They start back up
Thursday.
Good deal. Yeah, man. Lakers will be okay. We'll be okay.
I don't trust AD.
They're okay until they aren't okay.
I'm not. I'm worried.
I ain't panic button yet.
I'm worried. They're pulling back Braun's minutes, which I like. I'm legitimately worried about Anthony Davis.
These other guys that get going though. They've been hitting a little.
They're much better without Anthony Davis. They're much better when they're only significantly a little worse when they have Schroeder and Braun together and no AD.
Okay.
So if it's Braun and AD and no Schroeder, they're not nearly as good.
But they got AD. Dude. No one's can guard AD really except Gobert.
Unless you go, Gobert just gave up 40 and 20 to Embiid. Yeah, you have to go out east. Like I said, I'm rooting for the Lakers. I'm praying for a Lakers-Sixers finals because I know the Sixers can beat the Lakers. Doesn't mean they will, but I know they match up with them very well.
They do match up well. But
That's
LeBron's
fine.
in the finals.
That's fine, and I'll be okay if LeBron wins another ring, and I'll be just as okay if the Sixers win.
Yeah, win-win for you, huh?
Win one for me. Finally get a team, give me a ring. Finally, trust the process.
All right.
All right, that's gonna do it. I think
Yeah.
we hit everything.
I'll be back in like 2 months.
Not 2 months. March 30th.
March 30th.
To March 30th. Talk Final Four.
Okay.
And more basketball. When's the NBA trade deadline? It's got to be around then too.
This week, I think.
There you go. No, it can't be this week. Maybe next week.
What? It's usually around playoff time.
You mean All-Star break time?
Also break.
It's got to be next Tuesday.
Is it next Tuesday?
Yeah, it's always on like in the middle of the
March
week.
25th. Wow.
So there you go. It's in 2 weeks.
That's a long time.
So there you go. Perfect time. We'll be on after the trade deadline. We'll have a Final Four, and we'll have the NBA locked in, basically.
Yeah.
That's a good. See,
Yeah, we'll do. It'll be a good time. Okay, March 30th.
There you
Pencil me in.
go. Well, I've already penciled them in, and you like to say we got a professional setup now.
Dude, if KU gets anywhere to the Elite Eight, you're not gonna want me on this podcast.
What you mean?
You don't want me on this.
I'll be proud if they can actually overperform. I told you, KU always underperforms. So when there's no expectations, they're gonna play well.
I'm telling you, they did get some dudes got COVID.
Good. Do I need to get it? I will buy you another little table for you to smash when they when they blow an Elite Eight game against the 1 seed that they shouldn't have played. No, this is way too strong. You're gonna break your hands on this table. Right. The little table was flimsy.
It was both my kids.
All right, we're not gonna test that. I don't want to take. We're not making that trip to the hospital emergency room.
Good deal. All right, I'll be back March 30th.
All right, again.
Hopefully at an earlier time. As you saw me walk down over here.
I was ready. I know. I was ready for you.
I got that class.
Yeah. Who cares? Yeah.
All right.
All right. It's good to see you. Again, we'll see you all next week.